Howdy all, Twilight here. Welcome back to another round of In the VIP Room. This time I have the fabulous and wonderful Lurker Cat.
Yo, 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 guys! How's it going?
Pretty good, how are you, Lurker Cat?
I'm doing all good up here in the land of Scottyland. How's it going down under?
Oh, it's alright, you know, spiders are going to sleep for the night.
Aw, they've failed their mission then to take over. I'm gonna have words with these spiders.
Oh, well, I live in a quarantine zone, so it's usually fairly chill around here.
Aw. Oh well.
Anyway,
Fine.
so the listeners know, Lurker Cat is a artist. You can find her at lurkercat.deviantart.com. And if you saw my last video where I interviewed Kyle McColl, you may notice the difference in style from Kyle's avatar to my own. That avatar for Kyle was actually drawn by Lurker Cat.
I did an art! And I
Yes.
threw it at you, and you took it. And
You were
was
very
fun.
gracious providing that for me.
Ah, you're welcome.
You also do art for Kyle's show Creative Vibes, am I
I
correct?
used to on season 1 and season 2. Season 3, they've got other artists. I decided to step back. I was just originally going to do a few cards for them when they first started up, and then it was like, oh, can you do this? And can you do this? And me being nice, just like, yeah, okay, throw stuff at you.
Brilliant. Yes, I've actually quite enjoyed a lot of those bits of art.
Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them. I'm like, yay! Randomly throwing them together, going, I have no idea what background goes with them. I know, let's make stuff up. Whoop! Just fling it, and everyone's like, yeah, that'll do. And it's like, yes, in there.
Yes, they worked quite well.
Awesome. I'm glad they worked really well, because it's like, I don't know how this is going. It's like, I need direction, guys. And they're just like, yeah, that'll do. I'm like, okay, so it's free for all. Free for all arting.
Well, normally I'd ask what do you do, but we've kind of gone over part of that. Is there anything else you do aside from arting?
Aside from arting and occasionally annoying Norman on MBS Show, not really. Not too much on the internet. I just like to draw pictures and amuse myself with them. Or someone says, hey, that's funny. You should draw that. It's like, yeah, I will draw that now. It has amused me this much. I must amuse the internet with it.
Like the fusion dance drawing.
Yes, that was Amy's fault. That's not my fault. She gave me a key ring, and then we started talking, and then she was like, you should draw this. That is the dangerous phrase you tell me if we're talking, conversing. It's like, you should draw this, because 9 times out of 10, yes, I will draw this. Even if it's only funny to me, I will draw it.
I thought it was fantastic.
I'm glad you thought it was fantastic.
Brony is better in touch with the YouTube community, or at least follow the Brony YouTubers. You should definitely check it out. I'm going to specifically put a link to that in the description
this
below.
appeases this cat. Yes.
It'll be brilliant, and I hope everyone
I'm glad
enjoys
that Lightning
it.
Bliss didn't want to kill me either, so that's also a bonus. I get to live!
But on to
Always.
more questions.
Yay, questions!
First of all, I have to ask, when did you start, and how long, and therefore how long have you been doing art?
That's a tricky question because, I mean, I've been drawing all my life, ever since I was really small. Nothing good, of course, but, you know, that's how you start. It's when you're really small, you get an interest in it, and you just constantly do it. I started posting on Deviant Art when I was, like, 15 on an old account, and then I got this new one because it was more pony-specific, because I was like, yeah, I don't want to really clash with my other stuff, because my other stuff was proper emo and surrealism and dark and brooding, so it was like, yeah, that's not going to really fit with what I draw just now, so, yeah.
I'm going
Been
to
drawing
have to
for
search
the majority
for
of my life.
Definitely going to
No,
be
you
searching for that.
You can't search for my other one because I deleted the account. No one shall know. All of my old drawings live in the shoebox of shame. And unless you actually break into my flat, you will never see the shoebox of shame.
We at least know that it exists. We will never see it, but we know it exists.
It exists in the shoebox of shame. All my old drawings. Well, most of my old drawings. The other stuff, like when I was small. I don't know where that's gone.
Probably still in your mother's fridge.
My mother's stuff, my nana's stuff, my grandmother's stuff. Yeah, they just kept them all. I occasionally get embarrassed with them, and it's like, no, don't show that to me.
So I suppose since you've been doing it since you were small, you probably wouldn't remember an exact reason why you started. So that goes that question out the window.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that question. It's like, why do you like it? I find it fun. It's my go-to thing. If I'm ever feeling something and I just need to process emotions, or I'm feeling a bit bored, or I've got an idea in my head, yeah, I like to draw.
And draw well you do.
Ah!
If I'm not mistaken, you've been doing quick draw videos?
Yeah, I've been doing speed draw videos for Highland Ponies, because it's part of my Lurker Cat is Lurking series, just where I like to draw ponies about the place, and then just have my character peeking and watching them, because that's the kind of person I am. I am a creeper.
Oh, that's going to get taken probably in 100 different ways when people start hearing this interview.
Yes. Everyone's like, why? Why you do? It's like, because I do creepy well. It's what I do.
Creepy is
Can't
fun.
be anything else other than creepy. That's why I'm a lurker cat. I'm always watching. It'd always be like that. It was the same with the Brony community. I never really joined the Brony community until like about 2-3 years after I'd watched My Little Pony, and then I thought, okay, I'll start interacting with other people.
I was about to
So
ask
I've been
that.
watching. Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
watching for a while, but then I started to sort of get involved.
So what finally gave you the push to join the Brony fandom?
Well, other than Amy going, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it, and then seeing how much fun she was having with other people, I was like, I might try my hand at speaking to other humans and see how that goes. And turns out other humans are not so bad after all. It's like, y'all are quite alright. You're not as disturbed as I am, but you're alright. You're alright.
We will work on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to break. Half the fun is trying to break people. See how far I can push them before they go, dang, you crazy! It's like, yeah.
Oh, I should probably mention for the listeners that the Amy that keeps getting mentioned is MadMunchkin.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting. Not everyone knows our human name, but you should. If you watch her stuff, you should know that her name is Amy.
Yes, I'm not quite sure if everyone who subscribes to my channel knows who she is. I'll also leave a link to her DeviantArt and YouTube below as well.
She is the reason for a lot of the disturbing drawings that I draw because she said, you should draw that, Steph. It'll be hilarious. Like, yes, it will.
It's also partly roundabout how I've ended up actually meeting you, becoming your friend.
Yeah, because I ended up lurked on her live stream and occasionally come and cause chaos. And then she's like, oh, Steph, and if anyone doesn't know, I know Steph in real life. And I was like, yes, you do.
But I believe it was mostly I got you on Skype because I became friends with Kyle after claiming him as my senpai after
Was
meeting...
it when I was stalking his live stream? Because I did that.
Because
that's what it was.
His first live stream, he has got his accounts put to premium, and I live streamed with him. We were both writing and having no idea what we were doing, and you were like one of the 3 people in the chat.
I know, I was being annoying. I was like, hey, talk to me. Hey.
It was a fun time. I've live streamed like 3 times since then.
I haven't really caught a lot of live streams recently. I need to change that.
That begs the question though, do you live stream?
I can't live stream. I tried, and my computer just went, no! It tried to kill itself, and I'm like, and I had to sort of threaten that I was going to sacrifice a child for it to keep working, and then it stopped its shit, and then we just decided never to live stream ever again.
Oh, that's disappointing. It'd be enjoyable to watch your live stream.
Me talk about random stuff and go off on tangents and forget what I was doing. You know, just normal everyday occurrences for myself.
Yeah, it would be fun. I mean, can't say much about productivity, but it would be fun.
Oh yeah, I'm not a very productive person. Fun? I would like to think of myself as fun. I remember going on Amy's live streams and calls, and that was lots of fun. Just derailing the entire thing, distracting her the entire time. You know, it's good.
As is only proper.
That's what I'm meant to do. This is how I help. I distract people from doing productive things, and we have fun, and then they forget the reason of their existence, and it's all good.
And we love you for it.
Yay!
Always enjoyable when you end up in the calls.
End up in the calls and rolls about the place.
Yes.
Yay!
Rolling is always fun.
Rolling around at the speed of sound.
So I should probably get around to asking about your name and your avatar. Lurker Cat, the lurking cat.
Yes, Lurking Cat. That's actually a newer name that I had for myself. My original one was Fuzzy, which is why the character is called Fuzzy. I've been around as a fuzzy cat on the interwebs for about 10 odd years. This all started just because I was part of a forum. And I was like, oh, I know, I'll just be a lynx. And I decided to keep it that way. I did have a pony OC, but I was like, nah, it doesn't really fit with my personality so well. I like the cat. It can be mischievous. I'm always lurking around in the shadows, watching, and then occasionally causing chaos, and then disappearing again into oblivion.
Well,
That's
that covered like 3 questions I was going to ask.
Yay for question busting! Woo! How many can I whittle down in one answer?
I wouldn't be surprised if you could answer half these questions just going on a tangent.
I'm always good at going off on tangents. Or this like, oh, you've raised more questions now. It's just like, are you being medicated? And the answer is no, ladies and gentlemen, I am not medicated. Probably should be, but I'm not.
I was going to say, it's like the question's not that are you, it's that should you be.
Should you? I should be, but I'm not. That'd be a fair, educated guess. I don't actually know.
I guess I have to ask the obvious question, since your avatar is a lynx. Are you a furry?
No, actually. I've not actually been part of the furry community. Yeah, everyone seems to think I am.
Having an animal avatar will do that.
I suppose, but it's like, it's not too anthropomorphized. It's like still a quadruped, which I thought, because most furries like their avatars as sort of bipedal, don't they? Like really anthropomorphized, where I'm just just like, nah, I don't see Fuzzy being that way at all.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of animals. I think that's why I like the Lynx avatar, and I've always liked cats, so I go that way. And I like the Lynx symbolism as well. If you look at things like totemism and stuff, Lynx always manages to perceive things beyond, like, you know, the outer appearance. It sees more, it reads between the lines, and I'm like, yeah, I like that about me. So I'll have that as an avatar. Not that many people would get that, but that's just a sort of little in-joke for myself.
Sounds quite interesting, actually. I had no idea. I just figured you went with a cat because you liked cats.
Yeah, I like cats. Canadian lynx is one of my favourite animals. I mean, I always like rotate my favourite animals, but lynx has been my favourite for a while. I could have been a fox, but that's way too popular, and everyone goes, ah, furry, and I'm like, you fit me. Lynx though, yes, they're so dopey looking as well. That's why I like them.
I've always been a bit weird with lynxes because I've only ever seen a few pictures of them, and their faces have always just looked a little too flat for me. I think
yeah, they look a bit
something
special.
weird about their face that always
Yeah.
makes me go, is there something wrong with it?
That's what people do when they see me, so we fit. Yay! I picked the right avatar.
Oh, fantastic.
Like, yes, I like this even more now. I fit my avatar more.
I gave you another reason for it to be a thing.
Yes. Hashtag proud moment. But no, everyone like draws cats, and they're always like supposed to be this slender, sexy thing. So I'm like, well, I'm neither of these things. I could be a floof derp thing, and I'm like, yay, Lynx, that fits. Fits the derps.
Floof derp thing.
We're floof derp.
Oh,
I think I
that's
should
a great description.
We're floof derp. It's like, are you furry? No, I'm just a derp.
Okay, I guess it's time to ask some more questions.
It's like, yeah, stop diverting on tangents, Lurker.
Tangents are great. It means I have to ask less questions.
Should make it harder then. Just one word answers. String it out longer.
You put up art fairly regularly, I believe?
It's basically if and when the mood takes me, and then I want to draw and just go, oh, but I have been very productive over this last year since I've been needing to do stuff for Midnight Scribes. I've drawn a lot more than what I usually do, because usually it's like once in a blue moon I would do stuff, but since having to work on something, it's actually increased my productivity and getting a lot more drawings finished, which is good, because I'm terrible for starting drawings and then not finishing them.
I'm the same way with writing stories. That's why I've got about 15 stories lying about. Barely gotten halfway through chapter 1.
I used to have so many drawings and ideas and stuff started, and then it's like, I'll come back to it later. Ooh, new project. Ooh, let's take up gardening, or ooh, let's take up sewing, or let's take up paper mache. Just all these other things that would just distract me from drawing. And then when I want to distract myself from those projects, I would go and draw. You know, the vicious cycle of starting stuff and not finishing stuff.
I take it then you probably wouldn't aim to do art as a career choice then.
Oh, no. I'm just a hobbyist.
Oh.
I just like doing it for fun because, well, I'm not at the quality of a professional level, and I don't have the discipline to keep doing it. I knew that from a young age. Everyone was like, why don't you become an artist? It's just like, nah, not really. I know it sounds weird considering everyone that draws, they're like, oh, I want to be an artist, but I've never really had the desire to be an artist. I just like drawing, but I like doing it for my own selfish reasons. Being told what to draw all the time, I think, would annoy me. I would just be like, nah, I'm going to draw this now instead.
Yeah, I think that would annoy me too. I find being asked to do anything annoys me, actually. Unless it's something I want to do to begin with.
If it's like, it's like, you do this, and I'm like, make me. Hence my character, again, very mischievous and just not good at following social and authoritative norms. That's why I like it. I get to be mischievous and silly.
I can relate. It's fantastic.
Yes. I like being silly and being the clown. I can be serious at times, but I'm mostly just a derp.
Well, let's see. We've gone over your art and where you do it, because your speed draw videos go up on Highland Brony's YouTube.
Yeah, they're on Highland Brony channel, the same as the Midnight Scribe channel.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like,
So
they're both the same.
Do you have your own channel that you put stuff up onto? Or
No, I don't put any stuff on my own channel.
just use it to keep track of everyone else's?
Yeah, I just use it to lurk.
Yeah, I've got a channel for that as well. Just lurking all the time and occasional snark comments.
On it. It's just for family videos and stuff like that. When I did think, oh, I know, I'm going to be a content creator years ago, and then realized I don't have good enough equipment or the patience to edit and splice this stuff together. I had such great plans. I was going to do skits and everything, because I used to follow Neil Ciceriga and Ryan Murphy, like all them friends and stuff, where they used to make comedies and Potter Puppet Pals and stuff. It's like, oh, I want to do that. I want to make comedies and stuff with my friends. But again, poor directing, writing, lazy.
Oh yeah, no, that's exactly what happened with me in my previous attempts to have a YouTube channel, actually.
Yeah.
Same thing. Oh, that guy does it. It's pretty cool. I reckon I could do that.
And then it's a lot harder than it seems. So respect to people that actually do make videos and content, because it's a lot harder than it actually seems at first when you're watching it.
You need a lot of discipline, which is something that I'm very, very slowly managing to pull up, which is why why my update video went up the other day saying that I'm kicking myself into gear to try and get
Yeah,
stuff done on
man.
a schedule.
You can do it! Because I know exactly how that feels. I am the master procrastinator. I should have a degree in it.
Let's see. That's right. It was mentioned earlier that you are on the MBS show with Norman Sandro.
Yeah, I annoy Norman because he leaves food out and hasn't kicked me off yet. It'll happen soon, people, but not yet. Not yet. I've not reached that threshold of annoyance yet.
I know that you were on a few times for the non-reviewing episodes of MBS Show, but how did you go from being an occasional guest to, I think you've been on every episode for the last 5 or 6 episodes now?
It's a case of, are you free this weekend? Yeah, I'm not doing anything. I can come annoy you on podcast. And it's like, and Norman goes, yay. And it's just like, haha, you say that yay now, but soon you will not be happy.
Any regrets he has, he clearly forgets if he's asking you every weekend.
Apparently I'm fun. So far I'm fun, so we'll go with that motif.
Fun. I mean, you did manage to drag Maddie onto the MBS show recently.
Yeah, Amy is like, oh, come on, it'll be fun. And she'll be like, yeah, let's go. And then just totally derail. And she made me forget my suitable for work speaking, and I ended up swearing a lot. So that's exactly what I'm like. I just went back into normal mode, and it derailed.
But it was hilarious. I enjoyed it the whole time.
As long as you guys enjoyed it, because we're just like that all the time. We were terrible yesterday when we were watching Pride, Prejudice and Zombies, and then we went and watched actual Pride and Prejudice and drooled over Mr. Darcy. The lake scene, ladies and gentlemen, best scene. Didn't get my lake scene in Pride, Prejudice and Zombies, but you know, that's okay. I've got BBC version for that. I can stare at Colin Firth.
You got the G-rated, family-friendly mode.
Oh, it could be much worse. But yeah, Amy can be bad as well. But you know, Maddie's very good. Manages to keep everything together. Amy, not so much.
Clearly you enjoy being on the MBS show. How long do you think you'll continue to be on it?
I don't know. It's just in case. I've not really set myself to be a permanent host there, and Norman doesn't do permanent hosts anymore anyway, because you can't expect people to give up all their free time just to be on every single week. It's just if I don't have plans and nothing to do, then yeah, I'll easily come on and keep Norman company. Otherwise, yeah, it just depends if I get busy. So it's just if and when, and just see how it goes. Or if he says, don't want you on anymore, leave me alone, stop stealing all my bacon, go away.
I was going to say, yeah, so until you get bored or he kicks you out.
Yeah, either way.
He locks the door and closes the window so you don't get back in.
I'll find a way in.
Yes, yeah, you're a cat, you'll always find a way in.
It's like cats are like mostly liquid, so you know we can get through like cracks in doors and stuff. We'll get in.
I'm pretty sure cats can also teleport. After meeting some of my friends' cats, I'm pretty sure they teleport.
Yeah, we're phase walkers. We can go through different dimensions and then reappear in other dimensions. And like, boom, here we go, materialized. Save some petrol.
Sure, that'd be fantastic. And I just realized something. We've been going at this for a little over So we've been going at this for a little over 10 minutes, and I just realized that I didn't turn the gain up on my mic, so I'm probably going to sound quieter than you on the recording, just like I did with Kyle's interview.
Way! I turned mine up as well because Norman was complaining I was too quiet, so I'll try you out.
Oh, this is going to be brilliant. I'm going to get through. People are going to be like, you sound really quiet again. I'll be like, it's a feature of the show. Congratulations.
It's like, you spotted the little gimmick that I have. I'm a quiet interviewer and everyone else is just really loud and overpowering and scary, and this is why I don't do it often. This is why there's not too many videos. This is the exact reason. People are scary.
This is totally planned. It's absolutely not at all accidental.
Of course! It's not accidental, it's totally engineered. Anyone that says otherwise is lying!
Anyway, back to some more questions. We've already established that you're a part of the Brony fandom, but are you a part of any of the other fandoms?
Not really, actually. It's like, now that I think about it, it's like I used to watch Steven Universe, but then I got lazy after the hiatus. And I've watched several other things, but not a lot of cartoons, and don't really participate in a lot of fandoms. I should probably change that and traumatize more people. If you considered Pokemon Go a fandom, I'm part of groups for that. And I love Pokemon. I've always loved Pokemon, so I'm always on about that.
Ah, yes. Pokemon Go. Everyone's into it right now.
Yeah. It's made exercising seem really appealing, so they've got to have hats off for that. I walked 3 miles one day just to hatch friggin' eggs. I was like, wow, you don't get me walking that far for anything.
Which team are you on, if we're going to talk about Pokemon Go? Yes, Instinct.
Represent the Zappy bird.
Zapdos is best legendary bird.
It was always my favourite because I liked the design of it over Moltres and Articuno. Articuno would have been a close second design-wise, but Moltres, I just never liked that design at all. I'm pretty bad for that, Pokemon-wise. I like the designs. It's like, oh, what about this type? And it's got a really good effects. I was like, no, I like that one because it looks pretty.
I can relate. I'm always going on about how we just need more Pokemon that look cool.
Yeah, forget you, Trubbish. Like, rubbish.
Trubbish.
Yeah, there we go.
If I had to pick like most hated Pokemon design, it'd probably be Trubbish. That
Trubbish
or
or
the ice cream thing.
yeah, that one. Them ones. I'm like, what? I want to see a chair Pokemon though.
Yes.
Just to add to the trope of like, there's always got to be a rubbish Pokemon.
It'll
Like Cast
be.
Fly. You just change types with weather.
What type
All
would
your
it be?
weather freaking changing moves, and it's like, ah,
What type would a chair Pokemon be though?
normal.
Normal. I mean,
Yeah.
we have a candle, a lantern, and a chandelier, and they're all
Well, I
ghost
don't.
fire.
They're Pokemon. I don't mind their design. They're cute.
I quite enjoy their designs. I think they look great, but some people hate them. But then they like that goth humanoid one, which
Oh,
I
I
personally
don't like
think
that.
looks retarded.
I don't like that one either. I saw that the first time in Pokemon Y, and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, it's just weird. I mean, when it's small, it's kind of cute, but then when it gets taller, it just looks really weird.
It's like some people in general, they're cute at first, and then they grow up and they become oblong and weird. Child actors in a nutshell.
Oh, I just like the use of the word
Look at them
oblong.
and try to tell me and disagree with me. You'll see what I mean. Look them up.
Look who up, sorry?
Look up child actors. They're cute at first, and then they grow up to be
Yeah.
weird.
What's that one? That one that everyone knows. He was the kid from Home Alone.
Home Alone?
Yes.
Culkin?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, he grew up oblong and weird. He's
He
a
grew
prime
up,
example.
he grew up to be a corpse.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is one
Don't
of
do
the
child actors. They grew up to be zombies.
it's Hollywood, it sucks the life out of you.
It's like Mara Wilson turned out pretty cool, but then she's a nerd, so therefore she's insta cool.
She has immunity.
Yeah, she's cool. She stopped child acting when she was like 11, 12, so therefore she was saved. It's like, and if people don't know who Mara Wilson is, that's the girl from Matilda and Mrs. Doubtfire, the youngest one.
She
Look
was
up
in
her
Mrs.
blog. Mara
Doubtfire?
Wilson writes stuff. Yeah, she was the little one.
I hadn't
And
watched
she's
Mrs. Doubtfire properly yet, so I had no idea.
oh yeah, she's Mrs. Doubtfire, Miracle on 34th Street, and Matilda.
I'll have to go look her up because I remember her from Matilda
look up her-
and Miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah, look up her blog. She writes some pretty cool stuff, and she likes Neil deGrasse Tyson, so instantly she's cool to me.
Yes. I should definitely look her up. I always
Yes,
thought
yes.
her characters were wonderful in those movies.
And she
when
was
I a kid.
adorable and smart and nerdy, and that's why she's cool. Yay to nerds!
Instant cool points.
Exactly, exactly. If you like Neil deGrasse Tyson, or even David Attenborough, you'll get insta points from me.
I have to ask, since you're in the UK, thoughts on Doctor Who?
I will be honest, I only really checked Doctor Who out because David Tennant was playing, and I was like, stare at David Tennant time. So that was interesting. Other than that, it's an interesting show, but I don't follow it because David Tennant is no longer in it.
Personally, I think Christopher Eccleston has been the best of the new Doctors that I've seen.
He was a fun Doctor.
Yes. I've
I
only
like the
seen one
Daleks.
episode. Oh, the Daleks were fantastic, but I've only
I
seen
want a
one
Dalek.
episode of the new one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've not seen the new ones. Like Matt Smith appeared, Amy Pond was there. I only checked out again because my wife friends were like, "You sound like Amy Pond." I'm like, "Yeah, because she came from the same area as I did, so we probably have the same regional accent." But I'll check it out anyway.
I didn't care for Amy Pond. She annoyed me. And I did like Matt Smith as the Doctor, but I felt like his season was poorly written. He acted the Doctor well, but the dialogue he was given was terrible.
He did act the Doctor well, I will give him that. He also plays a fun Mr. Collins in Pride, Prejudice and Zombies.
Oh, that's right, he's in that. I have to watch that movie now.
I didn't realize he was in it. You will love it. Even if you're not a fan of Pride and Prejudice, the zombies in it make it way more interesting. They liven it up, and it still fits within the traditional story, which is hilarious. How they've written it in. You have to check it out. Everyone has to check it out if you've not checked it out already.
Any
there's
other
plenty
recommendations for movies?
Oh, I'm trying to think.
How about
At the
any that
moment,
you may have seen recently?
I saw Zootropolis or Zootopia to you guys last night, and that was really fun. For the first time ever, I watched it. It was really
the name change. I had no idea. I saw Maddie posted about it, and I was like, Zootropolis, are you pulling a fast one on me?
No. It's just changed in Britain because there was some sort of licensing laws. They couldn't call it Zootopia because there's some theme park somewhere called Zootopia.
Yeah, I believe Maddie said there was a zoo somewhere. I think in Denmark.
Yeah, it was somewhere roughly Denmark. See, she does all the research. I just kind of half remember and paraphrase what she says. That's how it goes. I saw the Killing Joke as well. That was awesome.
Yes, it was. I
Gee,
saw it
someone.
personally here. I just had to resist the urge to start spamming you with lines from it.
It's like, no, spam the lines for me. I'm like, I'm sorry, I only watched it once and I just sort of absorbed what I could, but I feel like I've missed a lot. I would need to watch it again and again and again. So if Amy gets it on DVD, I'm like, Amy, can I borrow it and just sort of psychoanalyze it myself? Thank
What do
you.
you mean if? You mean when?
Well, I know she's getting it, but it's if she'll let me have it. That's the thing. Ooh, actually, she's got the comic. Maybe I could ask to borrow that, but I'd probably end up getting my arms chewed off if I decide to take it. Because I know how she feels about that. For all the time I've known her, every time we'd go into the bookshop, it's like, Killing Joke is my favorite. Killing Joke is my favorite. Killing Joke is my favorite. Favorite,
Maybe you
favorite.
should
She
draw
was
that.
on about it. I might. It's like, you used the phrase on me. God damn you!
You're giving me power. I should never be
I
given
know!
power.
I shouldn't give the internet power, because that is my phrase of, you should do that. And it's like, I should do that.
I mean,
Like everyone's saying, Steph, you should do comics. I should do that.
I'm pretty sure you've seen the image I posted to DeviantArt a few weeks back, about a month ago actually, I think, where
My
another artist, CNAT, gave me some power in her stream, and she started asking for suggestions, and I was the only one giving suggestions. And she drew Joey from Friends as a pony hitting on her OC. Yeah.
I saw that. I love Joey.
Now
Joey's
that I know the words to get you to draw things,
I know. It's like you should draw that. It's like
you be sure to just have a whole folder of blame Twilight.
I'll need to get a core membership so I can have folders of blame Amy, blame Twilight, blame myself. I am messed up. Why am I doing this? Oh gosh, why am I doing this? Just getting worse and worse as you go down my page.
Oh yeah, I'll have to thank you again for drawing Sigma for me as well.
Oh, you're welcome. That was fun to try.
Yes, it
It
was
was
great
like,
fun. I've only posted up one of those to DeviantArt and credited it to you. I haven't posted up the long hair versions yet.
yeah, I just because naturally it's like, oh, draw a girl. It's like long hair.
Yeah, it's always the way. You think female, you think long hair.
Yeah, that's why I like long hair. It's the same with my character. I tried to make the face ruffs a bit longer, and then if I was to do male versions, they would have shorter face ruffs. But nah, no one's picked up on that because everyone thinks my character is male. And I'm like, yeah, I suppose. Even though it's pink, technically, people still think it's male.
It's pink? I thought it was like some kind of beige.
It's a beigey grey pink, yeah. It's in the pink range.
Ah, okay then. That I had no idea. I just thought
So,
you just picked the most boring color you could to like not be noticed. Helps in lurking.
now that makes a point because I do like that color. I don't know. I'm just going through a beige era. I think I'm finally maturing into an adult because beige has now become a really attractive color to me. Or maybe I'm hitting middle age. I don't know because I don't know the age in which beige is really cool,
I
but
don't
probably
think
middle
it
age.
becomes cool. I think you just sort of accept that beige works no matter what.
Beige is just awesome. I used to hate it, but now I love it.
It's that
There's
annoying thing no one wants to admit is actually useful.
It does. It fits so well. And everyone's like, it's pink. I'm like, no, it's beige. You might just be slightly colorblind, which is not very good if you're an artist. But hey ho, there we go.
Oh well, so I learned something new again for your avatar again. I've learned quite a lot about furry, fuzzy. I forgot its name already. That's fantastic.
Say my name.
That's fantastic. Let's see. In the past week, I forgot Sapphire Heart's song's name while doing an update video. I've forgotten your avatar's name, and whose name was
Which
it
I
that I
said a
forgot
few
earlier?
minutes ago, and you were like, oh.
Before the interview, I was telling you I forgot someone else's name.
You were telling me you forgot Sapphire's name.
Yeah, because I forgot someone else's name just before then.
I
It
don't
reminded
remember you
me.
telling me that. You just remember you telling me about Sapphire's name. Oh wait, no, you forgot Kyle's name.
That's
I remember.
right. I forgot Senpai's name.
For your senpai's name. It's like,
Kyle, if you're listening, please forgive me. So
I'll
if
tell you who
Sapphire
else forgot.
Heartsong's listening, yeah, she has to forgive me. I give her money. I mean, it's only $1 a month, but I give her money.
It's like, yeah. It's like, please don't hate me. I'll pay you to forgive me. That could be a Patreon perk. Forgive Twy. Get to this well.
Patreon goal, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be
Patreon goal.
fantastic.
Forgive Twy. She'll put it really high, so you have to like pay lots and lots and lots and lots and have other people to pay lots and lots and lots and lots. So that could work in your favor, Sapphire.
Oh, yeah, it'll be great. I don't have to throw so much extra cash at her
Yes.
when I can afford
That's
it.
Patreon goals, actually. Just get to everyone's like, if you want people to have, just get them to offend you and then just raise the goals up to be, I will forgive you if you pay this much a month or something. It'd be a perk. Yeah.
Speaking of Patreon, have you ever considered it yourself? I know you have a job, but, a little bit of extra money could never go awry.
No, I use Patreon to give to people, but I've never considered using it as a give me money, people. I'm quite happy to do things request wise, unless someone's offering to give me money. Then it's like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. But I don't look for it. I had one person, I think, give me for a commission, and that was it. Mostly it's just requests of you should draw that, and it's like, yes, I should.
Yes, you
That's
should definitely
enough.
draw stuff.
Smiles and people laughing is usually payment enough for me. If it ever got to a time where it's like you're eating up all of my free time, I'm gonna charge you money for it, then yeah, totally. But no one does, so there's no point in asking for pennies.
In a future update video, if you actually manage to draw that an image of Maddie trying to take your arms while you try to get her comic, I
Yeah.
will plaster that all over that update video.
Amy will be like, why? Why are you doing this? Like, because I said I should draw it.
Because it's funny.
You're gonna
It's
get
great.
blamed twice.
It'll be blamed twice. It's always going to be blamed twice.
She'll
But
kill
that's
me though.
alright. Because they can blame me all they want. They can't get me. I'm down where all
No,
the
but
dangerous
she
critters are.
knows where I live. She knows where I live, dude.
That's alright. I'll fly up there and help protect you. I mean,
Yay!
we'll probably get drunk, which will not help us be safe. But
Get drunk and do windmill arms. That's how you keep people away. Windmill arms!
Windmill arms for the win.
Windmill arms and try to not fall over. That's the challenge.
I think we've actually been going for like close to 40 minutes now.
You're gonna have so much fun editing all of this.
Yeah, at the start I was like, oh man, I since we organized this so quickly, since like so you asked about being in the VIP room or suggested it like Monday night, Tuesday,
I was just like
Tuesday morning for me.
It's like, if you want me to knock over glasses and stuff like that and cause general chaos, I'm always up for that. And you're like, yeah, you can come on. And I'm like, yeah, let's cause trouble.
Yeah, so Tuesday, Wednesday, it's been like 2-3 days since we decided to do this interview. So I didn't have any questions really coming in outside of some base questions I wrote up ages ago. I thought we would have a very short interview, but now we've managed to go 40 minutes. It's fantastic.
I didn't get to derail it as much as I thought I would. It's like,
It's because you rambled a lot.
Yeah,
I rambled too.
Rambling is fun.
Yes. It's a shame that I won't be on MBS Show this weekend. I could probably actually pull off
You will have to be on
MBS Show.
Weekend. You have to be on some weekend. If it's not this weekend or the next weekend, well, I know Dan's going on the weekend after, and he's talking about his experiences at BronyCon, because he was over there representing like the Asian bronies for the win. So he'll be talking about his experiences. Maybe the weekend after, then I'll be back on and be like, you have to get Twi on.
I might actually see if I can pull around and manage to make this Saturday, because I could easily do it. It's just a few people who might be relying on me for lifts might have to arrange some other things for themselves.
Well, I'll probably be on the other weekends anyway, and then you can come on and we can cause chaos together and really stress Norman out, and it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, it'll be fantastic. I'll make sure I can load up on some ciders beforehand.
Yes! I don't need to load up on alcohol to be an annoying person, but when I am on alcohol, it's even funnier.
I know, it'll be great.
I don't think you've even heard me on flipping alcohol or cider. Were you in calls when I've been drunk a few times? I'm not sure.
No, I do not believe I have. I think this is like the 4th or 5th time I've been in a call with you.
Yeah, the first time you were in a call with me, you just said Zippo, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. Speak!
Oh yeah, no.
This is why Twi is quiet. Twi just goes quiet in general.
The Munchkinites all know me for being loud and all that when certain people aren't in the call with me. Hi, Puffy Smosh.
Puffy.
She gets upset because I don't talk. But every other time I've been in a stream...
How dare you not talk to Puffy? Puffy is awesome.
She gets excited when I do talk, though. But I think every time I've been in a call in a stream, except for when I've been streaming or when it's just been with just Ro or Kyle, I haven't said anything, or I've said very little. Like the couple times I was in the calls in Deanne's stream, Sugar Dove's stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're always fun.
But anyway, I think we should wrap this up because we officially have hit 40 minutes. So this is going to be fun cutting down. It's probably going to sit closer to 30 minutes than the 20 minutes Kyle's one went for. I think it went for 20 minutes after editing, 20, 25, something like that. A lot longer than I was expecting, but it's all good.
I have succeeded in my mission.
Anyway, to wrap things up, this has been the fantastic and fabulous Lurker Cat.
It's like, thank you all for listening to me ramble on about rubbish. I had fun rambling.
You can find links to her DeviantArt, and I believe there's a playlist for your speed draw videos on Highland Bronies.
There might be. I don't think there's too many playlists up at the moment. I think you should just check out Highland Brony's channel anyway. Just keep an eye
I'll put
out
a
for
link
me and for other
to
stuff.
Highland Bronies, and if there is a playlist, I'll have a link for that separately as well.
You check them all out, or even if you want to go on facebook.com/Highland Bronies, you'll see me posting stuff up anyway, like me being on MBS or pictures I've done, because I'm a total narcissist. It's like, look at me, look at stuff that I've done. Everybody check me out.
I forgot the character's name. Princess Purple
Lumpy
Lumpy Bit. That's Lumpy Space Princess.
Lumpy Space Princess. Oh my god! That's like not the best impression of it either. It's just me deciding to become Valley Girl because it is the most fun.
I used to try and do her, but I really can't.
I'll see if I can do her. No. It's like, oh my god, what is doing this? Ah! It's just mostly screaming like that.
Yeah, it mostly is. Close enough.
Yeah, close enough. I have fun. Comes out a lot when I'm drunk. I become Lumpy Space Princess.
Anyway, I would say this is definitely the end of the interview. Thank you for being
on. Are you
on.
sure? Are you sure?
Yes, it is. Definitely the end.
Positively.
But thank you for coming on, for volunteering to be on the show.
Thanks for having me on and not kicking me off.
I would never kick you off unless you got cat hair into my pint glasses.
Oops.
It's okay. I use magic to wash those anyway.
Good job.
Well, this interdimensional bar, so we do what we want here, mostly.
Because I'm casting a lot. It's the summertime, so it gets everywhere.
Yeah. I know. My friend's cat's always shedding. So is my dog for some reason.
It's just what we do. We just like to cast and shed everywhere. Just leave little pieces of us everywhere.
But anyway, as I said, this is the end of the podcast. So, for everyone listening, if you're interested in being on the show or know someone who might be, comment below or leave a comment over on Facebook at Double Pint Productions. The links to all the creators and channels and whatnot that we have mentioned will be down below, beneath all the usual links for the channel, as well as all the links for LurkerCat. She gets priority on the list because she's the guest.
You also have to link Witch Doctor song just because I say so. Didn't manage to break out into song.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ting, tang, walla, bing, bang.
Ting, tang, walla, walla, bang, bang.
Yeah, I used to do that really well, but it's been way too long.
Way too long. You should post a video where you do a cover song of it.
I can't sing. I really can't. I can
You
hardly
should
speak
still
straight.
post a video on it. You should still post a video on it.
Maybe. I think I did technically promise to sing, what was it? It was for a song from MLP from season 6.
Yeah, you did. You promised a song for me, and I am still waiting for this song. So
I have tried to sing it, but I think I definitely need a couple ciders in me to really get into the mood for it. Because I have to do it in a sort of sinister-ish voice, because otherwise it just doesn't feel right.
Has to be done. Everyone comment below demanding a video of a cover song. Doesn't matter if it's the MLP song or the Witch Doctor song, I just want a cover song and I want to see Twi upload it, so I want peer pressure to work now. Come on, comment.
You should draw it too.
Yes! I'll be demanding of you. Oh gosh! This list is getting bigger.
It's not like 2 images. I mean, last time I asked you to draw 1, I got 3.
Yeah, because you're like, oh. I'll probably end up drawing 50. I've got a long list of people to stalk as well. My Lurker Cat is Lurking series, and it's just like, they're not all going to be speed paint videos because that's just a shame on poor Ken trying to make music for all of them.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I'll maybe do 10, and then it's like, okay, that's the cutoff, and I'll just do pictures. Yeah.
Season 1, let him make a bunch of songs for them, and then do the drawings. That way he doesn't have to work as hard.
I was like, we could just use the same music over and over and over again. I don't particularly care, but they're like, no, unique music for everything. I was like, okay, your funeral. It's like I can churn drawings out like nobody's business.
And we have now, I think, almost gone for 50 minutes. Yeah.
Is it now officially the end of the episode?
Yes, it is.
It's a charm.
I'll be amazed if we manage to pull this much time out of any episodes afterwards. It's going to be funny as well, because I keep saying it's 40, now it's 50 minutes, and everyone's going to watch it, and they're going to look at the time and be like, oh no, it's only 20 minutes long. It's like, yeah. Shows how much may have got cut out of this.
Like, Steph, just shh. Okay, I'll be quiet. You can find links in the description, and if you want to be on the show, bombard the comments section for Twi, and then he will get round and come back on the show and just traumatize Twi. It'll be fun. You should do it.
Good luck trying to traumatize me. I have people already trying to work on that.
That is now the competition. If you can get on Twi's show and traumatize him, I will draw you a cookie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, definitely drawing
I'll
cookies.
draw you something, so just try and traumatize Twilight or get him speechless, and I'll draw something. Just book me. I'll be watching and I'll be waiting to hear if he's traumatized. So if that's not an incentive to go on the show, then I don't know what is.
Well, with that said,